Hey guys, so I am still plodding on with Cathy Rain, making slow but steady progress, I feel. I'm pretty sure we'll be able to leave now. I think we have missed a small amount of dialogue.
Hey, got a sec?
Sure thing, Cathy. What's up?
I guess we're going to go through all this with her.
Any ideas about what happened to my grandfather in 81?
Beats me. Maybe he found what he was looking for. Or it found him.
Dun dun dun!
Did you just quote a tagline from one of those cheesy horror novels?
I appreciate it.
Maybe.
I wonder what was so special about Lily Myers.
She's a bit coy, isn't she, Eileen? She's a bit of a dark horse. Maybe? Right.
Well, besides her being a talented artist who drowned herself in a lake.
I mean, makes the art value go up, right?
I bet there's some secret about her art. Let's hope Charles Wade has some answers.
I used to like that in The Sims. I think it was in The Sims 3. I don't know if it was in other games. But if you had an artist, when they died, the value of the art actually went up, which I thought was a really cool feature. I don't know if it still does it in The Sims 4 or not. I'll have to look that up. And I don't mean to make jokes about suicide, obviously. But if you can't joke about the things that scare you, what can you joke about? Right, let's go. I bet there's some secret about her art. Let's hope Charles Wade has some answers. Cocky call
What
sign.
do you think of this cocky person?
I want to know how they got that nickname.
Well, the nickname makes me think of, boy parts.
Same, Eileen. Do you know, I relate to Eileen in this. She's a bit more coy than me. She's like, it makes me think of, boy parts. I'm like, cock. Slight difference between our reaction there.
And you call yourself a Christian.
Should I even upload this video at this point? Should I be allowed a public platform where I can just embarrass myself and put my foot in my mouth? All the time? Probably not.
What do you think of Lily Myers' art?
I actually looked her up this morning, and I couldn't find any records of her being recognized as an artist.
Oh, poor Lily. That's sad. We need to find her art and get it out into the public. We need to honour her memory, her legacy.
Yeah, I doubt there was ever a chance for that to happen. Wade bought everything shortly after she died. I only got a chance to see this one picture. Wasn't all that bad, but nothing breathtaking.
Harsh.
Well, maybe there's more to her art than meets the eye. Something Wade knew, and we're missing.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay, Charles Wade.
So, what's your take on this Charles Wade?
I'm not sure. He sounded like a super nice guy on that tape, but media says that he's a ruthless businessman.
Seems that way, doesn't it?
The tape is over 2 decades old. Maybe he's changed.
Or maybe he's got worse.
Either that or he is very different in his private life. Hard to know without actually seeing him.
Well, we're going to go and see him, right?
What's your opinion on the Church of the Holy Trinity?
They seem like an okay bunch to me. Just your regular old Christians. My kind of crowd.
Really, Eileen? Come on, Eileen. You know what you thought of when you heard the codename Cocky.
That's just it. They seem a bit too normal. And there's that logo, too.
It could just be a coincidence, Cathy. The Holy Trinity is typically portrayed as a triangle.
I don't believe in coincidences, E. I believe in action and reaction.
I don't believe in coincidences either.
Gee, you sound like a starship captain. Captain Rain of the USS Dignity, here to save the galaxy.
Me and Eileen would get on so well. So well. Love her.
Oh, please, kill me now.
I'd be scared of Cathy. I really would. I'd be like, I won't go near her. I think she might shout at me. Right, okay, so...
I should get back to the investigation.
Yeah, hopefully we can
Okie
leave
dokie.
now. Let's try and leave. Make like a leaf.
All
No.
right, I'm off. Peace out, E.
Make like a plant and leaf. That's what I was trying to say.
Okie dokie. Good luck and see you later.
She's so cute. Okie dokie. Come with us, Eileen. I like your company. Come on, Eileen. I'm going to make that joke constantly. I'm sorry. Have we got... Yes, here we go. So the nature... Right, the reason why we can go to these places... This one here is the clinic. So this is where Charles Wade is being treated. We don't know what for exactly. The Church of the Holy Trinity has these 3 orbs, which reflects 3 orbs that we saw in the woods. And this nature reserve is... when we zoomed in on the picture of the 3 orbs, we saw this flower, so we know where the location of that picture was. So I think that we need to know what we're dealing with. We need to get a bit of an idea of what went on before we go to the nature reserve. But I also kind of want to talk to Charles Wade and find out where the pictures are. But I'm really curious about the mystery in the woods, so I think church first. Eileen would be proud of us. I'm sorry if you hear shouting in the background. The beast is watching football on the telly, watching Liverpool, but I can't shut the door because my daughter's in the bath. So I'm trying to kind of like listen out for my daughter, but also block out the sound of the beast shouting at the TV. So hello, Father. I'm right in my head. This is a Fleabag moment. If you've seen Fleabag season 2, yeah, that made me want to go to church. Can't lie. Hello, Father.
Greetings, my child. I'm glad you decided to come here.
Yeah, but just so you know, I'm not here to join your church or anything.
We met him. I remember meeting him in the graveyard, right?
Oh, I would never assume that.
Good. So, with that out of the way, I have some questions.
Anything you need. I'm Isaac Price.
I like him. I do. I've got a thing for the hot priest.
Kathy Rain, but I'm guessing you figured that out already.
This is why I can't go to church. I just can't. Right, Fleabag made the church and ruined the church for me.
I did. Rumors spread quickly around here. So how can I be of service?
Yeah, he's going to be a good person to talk to because people are going to go into the confessions, right, and tell him all the secrets. So he's going to be like a source of knowledge with his red eye. What's wrong with me? What do we want to... Oh. Right, let's find out about the church first. I got excited. I didn't know what to ask. I'm in such a weird mood and I don't know why. I haven't had a drink or anything like that. I've literally got green tea. So apparently green tea makes me weird. Church of the Holy Trinity, let's go.
Care to tell me the history of the church?
I'd be happy to. The story is a fascinating one.
Why did I ask? Go on then.
This church was founded by my father, William T. Price, in the 70s.
Okay.
Back then, he made his living as a traveling salesman and was driving through this area, as he'd done so many times before.
Seems reputable.
However, this day was different. My father held dark thoughts in his mind.
What kind of dark thoughts? I want to know. Now, there's dark thoughts could mean a lot of things, right? I need to know the nature of these dark thoughts, because... Yeah.
He was angry, thinking of evil deeds, even considering swerving off the road into a rock and ending it all.
That is pretty dark. I'm not going to lie.
Then suddenly, divine intervention. 3 bright lights appeared.
Interesting. Yes, tummy. My tummy agrees. It's curious. It said, The
Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost. The sign of God.
Fair enough.
This epiphany was the moment my father had been waiting for. He sold all of his belongings and took me and my brother to live with him here in Conwell Springs.
Well, you seem to have done all right for yourself.
Soon thereafter, he built this church and started gathering followers. They began to refer to him as Father Bill.
Okay, sounds a little bit like a cult.
I take it that window up there resembles what he saw when he had this epiphany.
It's very, very beautiful. I love stained glass windows. My dad went back to college to learn how to do it, so my dad can actually make very beautiful stained glass things. Not a window that size, but he's made, some really nice little things. He's made, the small windows over your front door. He's done one of those. So stained glass. It's actually in the family history. One of my ancestors was a businessman. He did quite well for himself, and he donated quite a large stained glass window to a local church. So, yeah, into stained glass. It's just very beautiful.
Indeed, the stained glass window depicts the Holy Trinity as witnessed by my father.
I don't know, I come from a family that was very, very traditional, and I'm just like, blah. Don't know what went wrong.
Do you know exactly when or where this event took place?
Why do you ask?
Because we're investigating the lights. Oh, I don't want to break his heart though and be like, oh, it's just the military. They've got this like weird thing in the trees. Like, ruin his family legacy, his whole backstory.
Oh, just curious. It's a captivating story.
Well, it was in the spring of 1971, but my father never told anyone where.
That 1971. Isn't that the year that our granddad got bumped on the head or had the stroke in the woods or whatever it was? Suspicious. It's a bit sus.
Okay, so what happened then?
People flocked to Father Bill. He started teaching, writing scripture. The church flourished and continued to grow all the way up until his sudden death in 1983.
Sudden death again. Is that a bit sus?
That's when I stepped in to take leadership of the church.
I mean, I like the backstory and I don't want to ruin it for him. I feel really bad. Because I think it's probably not going to be God. It's going to turn out to be the military secrets, right?
I take it that the church started declining after the death of Father Bill?
Call him out, why don't you? Your dad was better than you.
Yes, naturally so. With such a magnetic personality, he was irreplaceable.
Irreplaceable.
But I assure you the church is still very much thriving.
Looks like it.
Looks kind of empty to me.
Spat my tea out. She did the same as me. I was taking a sip of my tea and she made me laugh.
It's not really our peak hours.
Sure, Father.
What's up with you handing out pamphlets at funerals then? Trying to reel people in at a weak moment?
Wow, Kathy, she's really kicking him in the bollocks, isn't she? Bit snide. He's told you this beautiful story about this epiphany that his father had, and he built a church and a community out of nothing, and he was charismatic, and his father died and he's been trying to carry on his legacy, and she's trying to reel people in at a weak moment. Kathy, a bit harsh. Come on.
I'm going to assume you meant no disrespect, child. I'm simply providing divine guidance when it's needed the most.
I like him. What's wrong with me? Let's ask about Charles Wade
What's
then.
your opinion on Charles Wade?
No opinion. He used to be a prominent figure around here, but he doesn't appear much in town these days.
Okay. Put your tea down, woman.
Actually, he's in the community clinic right now, getting medical treatment.
See, he didn't know that, did he? Source of all gossip. Didn't know that a huge figure in the community is in the local clinic. Nobody told him that.
Oh, I wonder if it's serious. Perhaps I should go talk to him.
Yeah, perhaps you should. He might like that. I'd like it if he came to talk to me.
Even men like Charles Wade need a priest when they're nearing the end of the line.
Bit judgy though, isn't he? Even men like Charles Wade. Even evil businessmen repent on their deathbeds. Let's ask about Lily Myers next.
Does the name Lily Myers mean anything to you?
Oh, I've just realised something. I'll get into it in a minute.
It does. I was a substitute teacher in her high school for some time before I was ordained.
He was a teacher and a priest. Guys, you don't let me near him.
Really? Did you know her personally?
Wait, hang on. He was a teacher and a priest. Okay, he's starting to sound a bit sus now. Wait, I'm having second thoughts about this.
We weren't close. I only knew her as much as a teacher would know any student.
Careful answer there.
All right, so how did she seem toward the end?
For one, she started skipping school a lot, and when she did show up, she was absent-minded and moody.
Well, clearly there was something bothering her. Did you ask?
She always looked depressed and hunched down like she had a whole world on her shoulders.
And you asked her if she was okay, right?
Any idea of what caused this change?
Not a clue. All I know is that when she returned from that last summer break, she was a whole different person.
So he didn't bother to speak to her and ask her if she was okay. He noticed that she was miserable, that something was troubling her. But as a teacher who later became a priest, he didn't think to say, Lily, are you all right? Do you need to talk?
Do you know anything about Lily Meyer's art?
I saw a few pieces. Gorgeous work. Vibrant, surreal landscapes.
When was this?
Must have been mid-70s. The high school had open days with an art exhibition.
So, this was some time before she changed, right? You didn't see any of her later work?
No. By then she started skipping art class completely from what I heard.
No. I have a theory. I'm going to keep it to myself for now because it might just be me going down a route that there's no evidence for.
Maybe she was afraid of what she might draw. I hear it was pretty twisted.
Could be, but alas, I suppose we'll never know what was truly haunting her.
Or we could investigate it and find out.
I'm doing my best to find out. I don't believe the story to be as clear-cut as everyone makes it out to be.
Me, Kathy, same page. Yes, I did the actions of that.
An unusual theory. How so?
People have taken a particular interest in her art. I think there's more to it.
I wouldn't read too much into it, my child. It happens to all dead artists with any talent to speak of.
Well, at least he said she's got talent. Incident in 81. So he said that his father died suddenly in 71, didn't he? Did I remember that correctly? So maybe it's something that happens every 10 years.
Do you know anything about what happened to my grandfather in 81?
It was the work of the devil, I'll say that much. Joseph was a kind man. He did not deserve such a fate.
Sorry, weird car noises outside. Weird car shovelly noises. I don't know what that's about.
You heard my speech at the funeral, Kathy. I meant every word. He was a great man who did much good for this community.
I like him again now.
Did you know him personally?
In a way. He and my father did charity work together. Joseph was around a lot when I was young. They collaborated on a few different projects for the homeless and for the troubled youth, among other things.
So my grandfather was a member of the church?
I wouldn't say that, no. He was a friend of the church, but he wasn't a religious man. He believed only in philanthropy.
Oh, her granddad was so nice.
That being said, Joseph was the person who convinced me to become a priest.
What?
Really?
Oh yes, I was a teenager back then, full of rebellion, every fiber of my being wanting to distance myself from my father.
Okay.
Joseph made me realize my sinful pride, and showed me how I should follow my heart, regardless of what others might think.
So I don't like, I like religion. I think religion, it's good and bad. It does a lot of good for a lot of people. A lot of people find a lot of comfort in religion. A lot of people find support, through these kind of things. What puts me off is kind of I don't want to say the scripture, but the kind of learnt language, the kind of saying things by rote without actually thinking of I don't know, rather than saying something that's genuine and it's like an original thought from your mind or an original feeling about what you want to express. It's almost like these kind of set word groups. I can't think of what the word is. The word for it has gone out of my head, but set phrases. They start to either act in place of words that could be more meaningful, or they can sometimes be a little bit hollow, or sometimes they're used as a way to avoid giving a reason for something. You just give like, it's almost like a headline without actually reading the information beneath it. So I don't know. I don't like the kind of stereotypical language that religions and kind of other places use. I prefer to people to explain what they mean. I don't know if that makes sense to people. So sinful pride is, I don't know, it just sounds like a phrase rather than, like, what do you mean by that? Do you know?
And for that, I'm eternally grateful.
Do you know anyone who goes by the nickname Cocky?
You can't ask a priest about cocks, Kathy. It's not appropriate.
I have no idea. Sorry.
Sensible answer there, Father. Thank you. Right,
That's
okay.
all I need for now, Father.
Can
May the
we
Lord
show?
shine his light on you.
I mean, that's nice. That's nice, you know, and I'm sure he means it. Right, restored picture. Let's show him the restored picture.
I could, but I think I have more to gain from a subtle strategy. I'll keep it to
okay.
myself for now, until I know more about this church.
Fair enough.
A striking resemblance, to say the least.
Yeah, right. Right,
It's an altar. You know, the place where they put the sacrificed goats, kids, and other crap.
she's a lot more offensive than I am. Okay. I'm just going to go in here, Father. Is that okay? I have something to confess.
Locked.
Oh. Bibles.
Locked.
I've got a feeling we might get some sort of Bible quote and have to look it up at some point. So I'm just shifting
I
around on
really
my squeaky
shouldn't.
chair. I'm
They
sorry,
might
guys. Why if she touches it? Don't be so over dramatic. Maybe we could show him the photo.
Do you recognize the men in this picture, Isaac?
Only your grandfather, and that's just because I was given a similar picture for the service the other day.
Why? What? Oh, yeah, I forgot that he died recently. I keep thinking he died years ago when he had the stroke. It's like Kathy moved away and that was it. Right, I think I'm going to go. I think I'm done here for now. I'll return, Father. Right, okay, I think next I really want to investigate the lights, so I'm going to go to the nature reserve first, because I want to go armed with as much evidence as I have when I go and speak to Charles. Here's the flower
Well,
look.
this is it. This is where the picture was taken.
It's
I'm
like-
not sure what I expected to find here.
Is it not the other way around? Wasn't the flower on this side? I mean, maybe it was a long time ago, right? Oh, I missed what she said then. Kathy, that's not good for your health. Hello? Oh, it's the man, it's the chess
What
man.
We've met before, haven't we?
Yes, Richard O'Brien, we have. We did the time warp together. No, I'd remember a creepy bald dude with makeup. I doubt it. You look like you've just escaped from a circus. That's not really my kind of gig. I don't think so, Mr. Clean. Unless seeing your face on a bottle of detergent counts. Why is she so rude? Why are they all so rude? I'm going to go with that one. I feel like that's the least rude, but they're all really rude. She says, calling him Richard O'Brien, which technically is a compliment. Who doesn't love Crystal Maze?
Nope, just no. I'd remember a creepy bald dude with makeup.
I know you. I played chess with you once upon a dream. Sorry. I'm so sorry.
Memories can deceive, Kathy. Dig deeper.
Daddy, help.
Who are you? How do you know my name?
You told me, remember?
No.
I feel strange. Am I dreaming?
Run away, Kathy. Don't look at him. He's going to hypnotize you. Run.
It's the mending. I will try to facilitate.
This has took a weird turn. Why is he so creepy?
You're not real. I'm lying asleep in my bed right now.
My heart's pounding. I don't like this.
Focus, Kathy. Listen to the drowned girl.
Wait, what? Wait, what's that behind the tree? Can you see the thing behind the tree?
You mean Lily? What about her?
Don't tell him her name. You don't give them the information. You get the information, girl.
She's the anomaly. The missing refrain. The convergence point of things past and events yet to happen.
Maybe back away slowly from the crazy man in the woods?
Dial down the metaphors a notch, would you, Mr. Kafka? I get enough of that shit in English class.
I knew you wouldn't disappoint. I'm glad, given how much trouble I went through to be here. You see, my name was taken from me, so I claimed a color in its stead. The next time we meet, you'll know the exact hue of red.
Okay, thanks, Hugh. Thanks, Hugh Offred. Nice to meet you, Hugh Offred.
You're on the right path, Kathy. Follow your grandfather, and everything will work out in the end.
Sure. I was trying to reach for my back foot to see if I had like pepper spray or something. What? What just happened?
Wait, what? How did I get here?
Oh no. This is right. Oh no, I don't like it.
Am I going crazy? Am I turning into Mom?
Yes, you've gone crazy. Right, okay, I'm freaked out. I didn't like that at all. I'm going to leave that there. I'm going to try and be a bit less lewd for the next episode. And I'll see you again soon. Leave me a like if you like. Leave me a comment if you've got any theories whatsoever about what's going on. I kind of want to run back to the priest and be like, save me, save me. Yeah, I'll leave that there. Right, take care, guys, and I will see you again soon. Bye-bye.